What a season it's been, everybody. Welcome to the postseason. Here with the New York Giants franchise rebuild, we're in season 4. And in 4 short seasons, we have turned the New York Giants into a juggernaut this year. We were the #1 team in the regular season, 14-2-1. We have won, I forget how many games in a row now. It's always good when you can't remember how long the win streak is. I think it's 8 games. It's 10 games. 10 straight victories. And we beat a lot of good teams along the way, including the #1 seed in the AFC, the Cleveland Browns, and a variety of other playoff teams. We've defeated the Ravens. We defeated the Cowboys twice. But we did lose 2 games this year, and those 2 teams are still standing. And we face one today as the Giants take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the divisional round. This was the team we opened our season against, and it was the worst game our offense played. It was our lowest scoring output of the entire season. It's the only game in which we scored less than 21 points. I think that we've become a much better team since this week 1 game, and I'm hoping the offense comes ready to play. You know Tampa Bay is a great run defense. They've been that way ever since they selected Vita Vea, and we did not run the football well against them. And we tend to have, our wins correlate with the success of our running back Saquon Barkley. Let's take a look at some of his stats here because I'm curious of what his lowest yardage output was in any game this season. Now, he didn't play the season finale, but the lowest was actually a win. 42 here, 62. 83 was his 4th lowest total. In terms of average, it was 2nd worst. We couldn't throw the ball well that day. That's probably more the reason we didn't end up beating Tampa, as nothing really clicked for us until late in the game when it was far too late. But we've played 16 games since, and that was the low point of the season. Now, we're looking to see if we can make it to the NFC Championship game after a tremendous regular season run. And every playoff appearance we've had now, 3 straight, has started with a blizzard game. The first 2 were in Green Bay. Today will be in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and we got to find a way to beat this team in the snow. Top threat, Connor Ewing. Is Daniel Jones not playing? They have a 68 overall star dev quarterback here, or hidden dev quarterback. I'm guessing Daniel Jones is playing, but that's interesting to see here. Anyway, we have a great run defense. I don't think we have to worry about game planning for that on anybody. We got to do a better job, though, of our pass defense. And they're recommending the short pass. I'm going to go with that here. And for our offensive game plan, I've been loving this throw at medium. And I know it was the pass game that struggled against Tampa the first time around, so we're hoping to change that big time. Want to throw for a couple of touchdowns today. Got to break 19 points as well. Hopefully no practice injuries going into this game either. Starting with the offense, things look pretty good there. No injuries. And on defense, looks like we are both 2 very healthy teams. The Bucs have maintained most of their great players from the start of the series. They're very good in the trenches. And they have Mike Evans as their top receiver. There's Devin White, Antoine Winfield Jr. They lost Chris Godwin, so they replaced him with Christian Kirk. And their quarterback post Tom Brady has been Daniel Jones, who has not morale going down. That's just the snow effects. But Jones has gotten his chance with Tampa, and it's actually worked out the last 2 years. And they're obviously the 6th seed here in the NFC, and it looks like Jones is a solid starting quarterback. Leonard Fournette is still the running back here. Here's a look at the wide receivers, and there won't be a lot of speed from these players today. We'll see how much of a big play element there is, and that's really a big part of our passing game, and that's going to hurt. Final upgrades ahead of the playoff opener. +3 power moves for Luke Pope, who's been playing pretty well recently. Let's go to Quandre Holt, the rookie pass rusher. We gotta get some havoc around Daniel Jones. I think that was an issue for us back in that first meeting. That game was a long time ago, but I think our pass rush is ready to make an impact. And certainly, the passing game has to step up, and we're looking at Michael Thomas, Rashawn Graham, Kadarius Toney. They have got to find a way to make some plays today. Let's go with the route runner upgrade. I've gone physical like 4 or 5 times in a row. And we get a little deep route running here, some short route running. This is what it's all about, everybody. Playoffs are here, and it's time to get underway. There he is. Brian Petrovsky, who almost took home Offensive Player of the Year this season. He was outstanding. 39 touchdown passes this year and only 7 interceptions. I love to see quarterbacks that know how to be aggressive without throwing a bunch of picks. And today, Brian Petrovsky tries to avenge the Week 1 game. And Tampa now, with Daniel Jones, they've beaten us twice, right? Today, we need to win the one that matters the most. I'm always worried about these teams, though, that are strong in the trenches, because that can really swing a matchup when you can't get pressure all of a sudden, when the running game just isn't quite there. We have a decent offensive line, but players like Vita Vea are going to be tough matchups for us. But he's their only high-rated defensive lineman. We've got to be able to find a way around that. So, off we go in the divisional round, everybody. Let's hope the fun does not end here. And it's the Buccaneers taking the field here in a half-inch of snow. So much for the blizzard. And it's Leonard Fournette starting the day. He will lose one. Eric Kendricks is on the tackle. We have scores rolling in down below. The Chiefs beat the Jaguars. The Bucs are the only team remaining that's defeated us this season, as O.J. Howard separates from Jason Quinton and gains 10. That creates 3rd down and 1. Dallas is out. They lose to Carolina. And Fournette picks up the 1st down. On the carry, this is Lynn Bowden, who was on our team for a year in the franchise. He gains 7. Handoff, and Fournette breaks a tackle. He will be very close with McKinney stopping him. But their 2nd, 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and 1 Bucs. Fournette, 1st down across the 50. Oh, the quick flip. It does go to Christian Kirk, and he is thrown down by Xavier McKinney. Out of the shotgun on 2nd down. Jones throws, completes to Howard. Again, they go after Quinton. That's a matchup to watch today. I have Quinton as that number 1 linebacker for that matchup. We'll see if he's ready for it, though. And that should be a gain of 1 for Bowden. So Tampa's already at our 35-yard line. Solid opening drive. A long one already. And off the mark from Jones. He had Howard. 3rd and 8 for Daniel Jones. He'll fire deep downfield, and it's way over the head of everybody. And they'll have to bring out the field goal team. From left hash, this is a 52-yard attempt for the game's 1st points. And the kick is good. And now it's time to see what the offense can do. 3-0 Tampa, and we'll open in the air. Brian Petrovsky completes the pass to Kadarius Toney. It's a quick gain of 16 yards. I do have Toney getting snaps over Rashawn Graham today. I've had Graham over him on the depth chart, but Toney is just a better route runner. Barkley back in the game. He broke a tackle. He's got 2 weeks of rest. That's a gain of 3. Again, running it here. Barkley taken down. And that is Joe Tryon-Shoyinka with a really nice play there. He was isolated on him. Now 3rd down and 5. Bucs bring 5. Petrovsky caught. That's Michael Thomas. Nice play. Thomas in the slot here on 1st down. Petrovsky fires. It's tipped, bobbled around and incomplete. He wanted Rayshawn Graham. Throwing on 2nd down. Again outside. Nice catch by Graham, escaping, and he's inside the 20. 2 targets in a row for Rayshawn Graham, and now a red zone trip. Working faster than Tampa was able to. At their 17, Barkley carries, takes it left, inside the 10, and tripped up. Almost took it in. Pitch out to Barkley, gets downhill, and he'll find the end zone. That's a touchdown for New York. Impressive drives for both teams, but New York takes it all the way. Now let's see if we can play a little defense, and Daniel Jones will start again in the air, and there is a late penalty. Don't even tell me. Gave him 15 yards there. Now 1st down for Jones, and caught. Nice play by Kirk. He's across the 50.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Now we decide to show pressure on 1st down and drop out. Jones in trouble. Hit by Golson, incomplete. This is 3rd and 7 for Daniel Jones. In trouble again, fires deep, it's caught! Inbounds by Mike Evans. 6'5" with long arms and needed every bit of that height. That saves the drive for the Bucs. And Jones drops it off underneath. Nice setup there when you can get like the crossing pattern with a block mixed in. Pretty cool design. Out of the empty look, Jones on 2nd down, wants 6, he gets it to Mike Evans, touchdown. When in doubt, throw it to Mike Evans, and the Buccaneers take the lead. Trading scores here in the 1st quarter, and the Giants hope to keep that going as we run it with Barkley, and he's able to get 5, but had more room. Whose defense can force a stop or a turnover first? 3rd and 5. The draw goes to Barkley. And he's not going to get it. A 3rd and medium draw play? That's what we're doing? Well, the Buccaneers have the 1st stop, and they have the lead right now as they take over. Daniel Jones in some trouble. Looks long, and it's broken up with Bradbury covering O.J. Howard. Maybe we can get a stop now. They like going empty for Daniel Jones. Give him 5 targets. He finds one shy of the marker. And Azeez Ojulari is shaken up on the play for the Giants. That's back-to-back stops suddenly after 3 scoring drives. And we'll take over at the 31-yard line. So we've got a good one so far. Very competitive, good offense. I think we're going to see a fairly high-scoring game today. Play fake here, and Petrovsky shovels it forward to Jawan Johnson, only for about a half yard. Kind of interesting there. I like that little shovel animation they put in the game, though. Out of the eye now, Petrovsky gets it out, and it's again a short gain to Johnson. Trips left. On 3rd and 7, Petrovsky flushed out right, gets away, but doesn't have enough room to get the 1st down. Suddenly 3 punts in a row. Now Fournette running through tackles. He gets out to the 28-yard line. Again with the empty look on second down. Jones fires. He's going to throw it as far as he can, and it's overthrown. Bradbury had the best chance to take it away. Now third down and 2. Fournette again. First down. Bounces off Peppers and gains 11. Fournette's running pretty hard here early on. We have to tackle a lot better. First and 10 for the Bucs. And they'll flip it to Kirk once again as he gets outside for a gain of 2. It's 3rd and 4 and the Bucs go empty again. Jones with time. Caught. First down, Bowden. Empty on first down. Golson! He crushes Daniel Jones. That was a big win up front. And we need him with no Azeez Ojulari in the game. We have Otis Springs in the game right now. And another sack of Daniel Jones. If anybody gives them a first down via penalty, you're getting cut. 3rd and 33. That's 99 feet they need. And it's just a short one to Bowden. Keep the punts rolling in. It's been a good playoff game to this point. Just a quick look here at the medical center. Azeez Ojulari probably comes back late in this game. But until then, we're going to be playing Quincy Roche in his spot. I've really liked what I've seen from him in limited snaps. And I think that he has certainly earned this. 10-7 still. Tampa on top. Petrovsky off the mark on the spinning throw. We need to control the clock for a little while here. Tampa's ran a bunch of plays here in the first half. 4.5 minutes until halftime with Petrovsky wanting to scramble, and he gets sacked. Safe to say defenses have settled into this one. 3rd down and 14 from deep in our own territory. Petrovsky fires, got him up the seam! Barkley, you're not catching him! He's going 87 yards! Touchdown, Giants! Just sending him right down the field, matched up with Devin White. Devin White's a fantastic player, but there's no one keeping up with Barkley there in that situation. You need big playability in your offense, and we certainly have it. 14-10. But are the Bucs able to respond now? Both teams scored a bunch early on and then just keep trading the ball back and forth. 3:20 left to go in the first half. I love a quick drive here. 2nd down. Bowden cuts left. It was a good decision. They trust Daniel Jones here on 3rd down. Jones throws short, and we play way too soft. 4-man rush. Jones gets it away, and a first down catch made by Mike Evans. But now Ryan Jensen is shaken up, and that could be a really big injury, losing your center and having to deal with Quandre Holt, Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams. That's a lot to handle as they set up the screen for Bowden. Wirfs out in front and close to a first. Pump fake from Daniel Jones. And a first down catch by O.J. Howard as they get 11 more. 22 pass attempts here for Jones in the first half. Defense has been on the field a lot. We send a pressure from the secondary and the errant throw from Jones. Empty on 2nd down. Jones underneath. It's Devontae Turk. They're just moving the ball too well, and Ali Marpet is shaken up now. That is potentially 2 huge losses here for the Buccaneers offensive line. 3rd and 1. They do convert again. We just do not take away those short throws very much. I don't think it matters what the game plan is. You have to call the right plays. A game plan isn't going to save you there. Empty from the 11. Jones gets it away, and Evans will step out at the 4. No matter what happens here, we should have time to respond. It's Jones on second down, and he feels the pressure, and Golson got him again. Third and 17. Keep him out of the end zone. Jones won't try it. Call a timeout. I want to say I know how to avoid the halftime bug now. I don't want there to be no second half kickoff. So I think here when we're around halftime watching what's happening, I'll keep it on sim to the end of the game. Seems to be a problem when the simming exits right as halftime is there. And I'm just trying to figure out how to avoid this bug entirely. Petrovsky never saw Barrett. How'd you miss him? Well, we're about to go to halftime, and we'll see what happens here. If there is no kickoff, at least we would be, at touchback range, most likely. But a 14-13 game. Tampa just burned the timeout. Interesting. 7 seconds. They really want to force that punt. You never know. You could block it. But, Vita Vea almost made the play. Shout out to the Bucs here, maximizing their chances. You never know what happens on a punt. But we kick it to Tampa. It's going to go into the end zone, and we're going to go into the locker rooms. It's halftime. This is anyone's ball game here. We might have dominated a bunch of these games this season, but in the postseason, it's going to be a fight. And they almost ran double the plays compared to us. I really hope we can control the clock a lot better in the second half. Although I will say one of the reasons was that we had a 87-yard touchdown. Those are not conducive to good time of possession numbers, I'll tell you that. So that did allow us to get through halftime properly. By the way, I really hope today's video quality is noticeably better. As Brian Petrovsky's going to keep this one and gain 8 yards. But you should be able to watch this video in 60 frames per second if your internet allows you to. Hope it looks good. I've been wanting to bring 60 frames content, and I think I have some recording settings and render settings that are going to make this the best looking videos I have ever put out. And what a time to debut it here in the playoffs. He lost the ball. Vita Vea knocked it out. The ball gets dislodged from Brian Petrovsky. I don't know. I don't think it's been this way all year. But this quarterback pathfinding is not good. And maybe the read option shouldn't stay in the playbook if instead of going all the way out there, Petrovsky wants to go here. Was the knee down? I don't think it was. That animation is always a fumble. That's a fumble animation. Yeah, the ball's out. First turnover of the game. And it's likely to swing the lead in this one. Fournette stuffed. Play fake for Jones. Rolling into trouble. Quincy Roche. On 3rd and 19, Daniel Jones settles underneath, and from here, the field goal is certainly not going to be an easy decision. Daniel Carlson has a strong leg, though. He already drilled one from 52 with room to spare. Now one from 57, no good! We managed to hold strong defensively. That was a huge sequence. Barkley right side. Watch him run across the 45. He's got the first down. Everybody in tight. Straight ahead, Barkley. Not bad. It's Petrovsky throwing outside, and it's Ruben Knight making the catch. Just the 9th pass attempt here. Hopefully number 10 here goes well. Thomas slot left. Quick pass on the money for Tony. Barkley straight ahead, and this is more so what you expect against the Bucs. Nothing up the middle. Bucs bringing pressure now. Petrovsky counters with a short throw. Not the most exciting passing game here at times for the Giants. Now a 3rd and 4 in field goal range. And Petrovsky steps up, fires to the end zone. Out of bounds is Antoine Winfield. So we bring out Justin Tucker. This is a 42-yard try for a 4-point lead. And the kick is good. Momentum is on our side. Defense can see away team's intended pass target. Daniel Jones connects on the outside with Bowden. Really wish these abilities and M factors weren't so gimmicky. I think there's really interesting ways to incorporate things like home field advantage. Nice tackle by Jabril Peppers. They've tried that play 3 times. 3rd and 4 for Daniel Jones. We bring 4. Jones chase to his left, and Roche sacks him again. How about Quincy Roche filling in for Azeez Ojulari? 5 sacks for the New York defense. 17-13, we take over again. The scoring has really slowed down. But a play fake to start the drive. Vita Vea applies pressure, and that's out of bounds. 4 on the rush. Again, pressure from Vita Vea, and the pass ripped away from Jawan Johnson. And here's Petrovsky with time. Now wants to run for it, has a bit of room, and he gets the first down and more, all the way to the Tampa 41. So big when your quarterback can leave the pocket and save a drive with a play like that. Fake 2 ways. Petrovsky caught at the 20 is Tony. 28 yards on the catch. Out of the eye, running with Barkley, and taken down after a very short pickup. So 14 carries, 56 yards. Again, it's not a huge day running for Barkley, other than his catch and run. And now he takes it down to the 6. We'll have to throw for the touchdown here if we want it. Can still reasonably get a conversion as well. Petrovsky will head to the air. Steps up away from pressure. He's going to run and slide. Oh, I think he was short. Oh, no. But we're going for it on 4th and a long one here. How about 2 feet? We run. Barkley to the left. Driving in for the touchdown. The Giants create the 2-score lead at last. And we're over 19 points now. We'll go to the 4th quarter looking to protect an 11-point advantage. We controlled the clock there in the 3rd quarter just like we should have. Now we got to close this game out. And Jones fires into traffic. It's caught. Off play action. Jones gets a first down throw to Mike Evans. I don't think they've thrown it to him quite enough. Quick pass now. Howard very close to another first down. Great start to this drive. They love this empty set. And it's Howard on the catch, running inside the 30 and along the sideline. Just having trouble getting to O.J. Howard. Plenty of yards after the catch for him. And now 14 yards out for Daniel Jones, who stays empty. Pressure arrives late, and he fires it wildly. Setting up the screen. Bowden caught it just in time. He gets 6 yards. Big third down here. A field goal would make it an 8-point game. So you really want the touchdown here if you're Tampa. Empty once again. Evans and Bowden to the left. Rather the right. And Jones fires. End zone! Off the mark, and pressure impacting the throw again. So they'll bring out Carlson. And now we're going to have an 8-point lead to protect. Petrovsky starts the drive, and he hooks up with Juwan Johnson. We've been waiting for that. He's had a quiet day to this point, and now takes us out to the 46. Fake to Saquon Barkley. Petrovsky's got all day to find his man underneath. Galloway running it down to the 31. Nelson Galloway's biggest contribution as a receiver. And I'm not going to be able to go to the replay here, unfortunately. That was nice, though. 1st and 10, caught, and it's Graham. Running with Barkley. Oh, tried to rip the ball out, didn't work. Big third down here. Field goal's not bad, though. Just our 41st play we'll call today. And Barkley with a stiff arm will get the first down. He's so good. Uh-oh, Juwan Johnson looking at that left arm there. He is coming out. Galloway is in now as extra tight end. And we run it again. Left side with Barkley. Gain of 8. From the empty set. Wow, that was too close for comfort. But Petrovsky knows what he's doing here, apparently. It's goal to go. Inside 5 minutes. A touchdown here. And we're looking good. Petrovsky's got time, but 8 are covering. Is anybody open? He's going to be sacked. On the carry, Barkley will take this into the end zone for a 12-yard touchdown. Barkley's played a really good game today. He's fought through contact, fought for extra yards, made a catch over the top. What a team. 31-16 and 4 minutes to go. Daniel Jones has a lot of work to do here in the final 4 minutes. The Giants have played a really good game. Buccaneers need 2 touchdowns, a couple 2-point conversions. Intercepted off the tip! Yes! It's Dexter Lawrence, and I think he's shaken up on the play. They tried to set up the screen. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened. The screens are so busted in next-gen Madden. Hit a lineman in the back, bounced right into the hands of Lawrence, and hopefully he's okay. 31-16. And Petrovsky wants to throw it again. He'll extend, runs it up the numbers to the 10, and lost the ball inside the 5. Tampa's going to take over. That saved their entire day. Jones stands in the end zone, and that's a safety! I think this is over. A 17-point lead. Hello, C.J. Anderson. Putting the finishing touches on this one. Very interesting sequence there to have turnover, safety. I wonder how they decided to start calling it a safety, though. I've always wondered that. Now that I think about it, how do they come up with the word touchdown? Like no one's landing a plane on the field or anything. Petrovsky's throw goes to Thomas, but he stepped out. Quiet day here for Thomas. I Wouldn't advise kicking a 65-yarder. What are we doing? That's a loose football, and the Bucs are about to take over. Can we stop the fake field goals, please? It's become a ridiculous meme at this point. And now I always have to worry about a fake field goal at the wrong time. 33-16. Daniel Jones will throw it short. Evans has running room. I suppose we'll be moving on then to face the Carolina Panthers in the Dave Gettleman Bowl. As both teams have overcome his work as general manager to become a stone's throw away from the Super Bowl. 3rd and 20 here for the Bucs. Jones up top. That is intercepted. James Bradbury. What a way to wrap this one up. The Giants are going to win, and not only that, but win in dominant fashion. Saquon Barkley may get to 100 yards. He needs 3 more here. Although we should be kneeling out the clock. I don't get this logic. But what a great game. It was very close in the first half. But I think this offense is just way too good. And the thing is it's not like we have like an amazing offensive line or even like the best group of receivers in the league. We're just at least good everywhere. Great quarterback, great running back, great number 1 receiver, great left tackle. No real weaknesses, that's for sure. As we get over 100 yards here with Barkley. We're moving on to the NFC Championship. And now, no team remaining has actually defeated us this season. We avenge the loss to Daniel Jones back in Week 1. And Brian Petrovsky is now a game away from playing in the Super Bowl. As the QBs meet here at midfield. I want to go back to the interception quick, though. This wasn't actually off a blocker's back. It was a great play by Azeez Ojulari. Right in the helmet, bouncing to Dexter Lawrence. Defensive tackles catching interceptions. Let's go. I do think Daniel Jones is playing pretty good football, but Petrovsky, I did think played better. Didn't get intercepted either, and twice the yards per attempt. Saquon Barkley, awesome game for him. He would be the MVP for this one. And now we look ahead to the Carolina Panthers. Again, we win in the snow. We have won our first playoff game in all 3 runs, so everybody gets 2,500 experience for that. Now it's just us and Carolina. A trip to the Super Bowl is on the line. In the AFC, the Chiefs and Bengals remain. Really talented offenses there on both sides. You got 4 pretty good offenses here. Sam Darnold's developed well here with the Panthers, and they got CMC and DJ Moore. They'll have plenty of offensive weapons, I think, to try to attack this defense, but I think we're ready. They added Chase Claypool and McCole Hardman. Do they still have DJ Moore? No, that's right. I think he went to like the Jets or something. So they still have some good receivers on this team. Tommy Tremble at 85 overall. We'll do more of a full look at the Panthers next time, but what a game, everybody. And now we're going to the NFC Championship game for the first time in this series. Please leave a like if you enjoyed today's video and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this team and our chances of going to the Super Bowl. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.